In the heart of Victorian London, amidst the grandeur of a wealthy family's estate, lived a beautiful young woman named Athea. Her father, Lord Barrow, was a powerful and influential figure, known for his strict rules and unyielding authority. Athea's life's path seemed destined, marriage to a wealthy and powerful suitor chosen by her father. However, her heart belonged to a different man entirely. Ethan was a striking figure, a poor but remarkably handsome and strong man, whose charm and resilience had captured Athea's heart. They had met in secret, and their love blossomed against all odds. The couple dreamt of escaping the constraints of their societal roles and building a life together far from the expectations of their aristocratic world. One moonlit night, Athea and Ethan decided to run away. They had planned meticulously, choosing a remote cottage in the countryside where they could start afresh. As they prepared to leave, the air was thick with excitement and trepidation. They rode out under the cover of darkness, the distant glow of London fading behind them. Their hearts raced with anticipation of freedom, but fate had other plans. Lord Barrow, upon discovering his daughter's disappearance, was infuriated. Determined to reclaim his daughter, he hired a band of ruthless mercenaries to track down Athea and Ethan. The mercenaries were skilled and relentless, and their pursuit was swift. As Athea and Ethan neared their sanctuary, the mercenaries closed in. Their horses galloped through the night, and the woods echoed with the pursuit. Ethan, sensing the danger, led Athea through hidden paths. Their efforts were in vain. The mercenaries soon cornered them. Athea was captured and taken back to the estate, while Ethan was left helpless and wounded. Back at the estate, Lord Barrow's wrath knew no bounds. He forced Athea into an arranged marriage with an elderly, wealthy aristocrat. The marriage was to be a symbol of his power and control, a way to punish Athea for defying him. Despite her tears and desperate pleas, Athea was coerced into accepting the arrangement. On the eve of the wedding, Athea was confined to her chamber, her heart heavy with despair. The grand hall was decorated for the ceremony, but for Athea, it was a prison. She wept silently, longing for Ethan and the life they had dreamed of. As the hour of the wedding drew near, a sudden commotion erupted at the estate's gates. Ethan, defying the odds, had recovered and mounted a daring rescue. Disguised as a servant and with the help of a few loyal allies he had gathered, he infiltrated the estate. He used his knowledge of the estate's layout, gleaned from previous visits, to bypass the guards and reach Athea's chamber. In a dramatic and suspenseful moment, Ethan burst into the room. Sword drawn and eyes blazing with determination, he faced off against the guards who attempted to stop him, his movements precise and powerful. With a combination of skill and bravery, he subdued them, freeing Athea from her confinement. The escape was not without peril. As they fled through the hidden passages of the estate, they were pursued by Lord Barrow's forces. Ethan and Athea raced through the dark corridors, narrowly evading capture. Their path led them to a secret exit, where Ethan had prepared horses for their escape. They mounted the steeds and rode away from the estate, the sounds of pursuit fading behind them. Lord Barrow, faced with the reality of his daughter's determination and Ethan's bravery, was forced to confront the situation. In the face of mounting pressure and the undeniable bond between Athea and Ethan, he had no choice but to relent. He acknowledged the strength of their love and agreed to the marriage, though it was a bitter pill for him to swallow. At last, Athea and Ethan were married in a ceremony that celebrated not only their love, but also their courage and resilience. The wedding took place in a serene countryside setting, far from the constraints of aristocratic society. Surrounded by rolling hills and ancient oak trees, Athea and Ethan exchanged their vows in a simple yet heartfelt ceremony that reflected their genuine love. The guests, a mix of family and close friends, could feel the palpable joy in the air, a celebration not just of union, but of defiance and freedom. Lord Barrow, though initially resistant, eventually came to accept the union. At first, He would have rather seen his daughter married to someone of noble rank, someone who could continue the family's prestige. However, after witnessing Ethan's unwavering dedication and the way he cared for Athea, his heart softened. He recognized the depth of his daughter's feelings and the strength of Ethan's character. Ethan was not one to be easily swayed by wealth or status, and that integrity won Lord Barrow over. The turning point came during a particularly harsh winter when Ethan took charge of the estate, ensuring that the villagers were well provided for while Lord Barrow was bedridden with a severe illness. In time, Lord Barrow made peace with their choices, and the family's bonds were restored, albeit with a new understanding. Athea and Ethan's home became a welcoming place for all, regardless of their background. They hosted gatherings that brought together people from all walks of life, fostering a sense of community and breaking down barriers that had long separated the nobility from the commoners. Their love became a legend, a tale of defiance and devotion that inspired many. Athea and Ethan lived happily ever after, their love triumphant over adversity. Their story became a testament to the power of love and the unbreakable spirit of those who dare to defy convention for the sake of their hearts.